for me, it comes back to people, which probably wouldn't surprise those that know me, but it's about being able to use our gifts to serve others. And what I mean by that, there's a fairly emotional piece that goes along with this, and I'll tell this, and hopefully I don't get jumbled up here. There was a period in my life that it was about a 12-month period, and there was a lot of transition that was taking place. There was a lot of joy, but there was some heartache that was going on. I had a newborn. My mom passed away. My grandpa passed away 3 months later. I had a 4-year-old who we sometimes nickname him the Tasmanian Devil. Doesn't get more energetic than at that time he was 4. He broke his leg.
Tornado, I've heard.
There you go. Yeah. That's a fantastic way to look at it. He broke his leg. He had started a new school. What else was going on? Oh, I had a new boss. I had worked with Tammy Lucius is a name I don't mind sharing. I had reported to her for 15 years, so that was very normal. And the business of Gradient Financial Group was going through growth, and so I was reporting to a new person. And all of these things were happening at once. I was a board member, and it was going through a huge transition, the board was, and we were getting new licensure and new grants, and all of this was packed into a 12-month period.
Wow, that's a lot.
It was a lot. And didn't mention, Jeff's business, or our business at the time, was 2 years old, and he was running probably 50 to 60 evening seminars a year, which had him gone till 8 or 8:30 at night. And so here we were. In comes somebody in my life that both you and I know. Her name is Courtney, and I didn't know if I was coming or going at that point in my life. And, transition can trigger a lot of things, and you can be super happy because all the joy that's going on, and yet all of a sudden you can have this flood of other things. She came into my life professionally, and she lightened my load, is probably the best way to say it. She was somebody that looked at my calendar and told me where I needed to be and when I needed to be there, who I should be talking to, what my deadlines were. She just came in, and there's no better way to say it than she gave me my life back. I was able to find happiness. I was able to just navigate again I said, it was messy. Our life was so messy. And I tell you this story because hopefully others probably have gone through transition in their life as well. And as I talked about before, our population is pre-retirees and retirees. Well, retirement is a huge transition for people.
Challenge and opportunity.
That's exactly right. All the wonderful things and all the happy things that go along with it. But yet sometimes it can be crazy, and there can be emotions that go along with it. And then oftentimes, you think about that age and what else is happening. Kids might be getting married. You might be inviting, new son and daughter-in-laws into your life. Maybe having a situation where elderly parents, you're taking care of them or moving them into new care. And so life, although great, can be crazy. And the way that I look at what we can do is I want people to be happy. And I want them to be able to lighten the load from a financial perspective and turn it over to a professional or an expert or somebody where they don't really have to think about it. All they have to do is take care of the things that are right in front of them and be able to focus on all the places they want to be and all the good that they can do, because you only get to go through this retirement once. And so if we can be that person and use our gifts to serve our population and our community, what a great thing. And that's what it comes down to. There's a very emotional piece of it for me.